Ever pondered the connection between Godel, Tesla, Jung, and quantum field theory? Today we dive into this intriguing link. In this vast cosmos of knowledge, it's fascinating how different disciplines often intersect in the most unexpected ways. One such intersection is the nexus between the mathematician Kurt Godel, the inventor Nickola Tesla, the psychologist Carl Jung, and the complex realm of quantum field theory. At first glance, these four entities might seem worlds apart. Yet they are intricately connected, primarily through their shared perspective on the reality of numbers. Let's start by introducing the players on our intellectual stage. Kurt Godel, the eminent logician and mathematician, is known for his incompleteness theorems that shook the foundation of formal systems. Nickola Tesla, the genius inventor and futurist, gave us alternating current and foresaw the wireless transmission of energy. Carl Jung, the pioneering psychologist, introduced us to the concept of archetypes and the collective unconscious. And finally, quantum field theory, the theoretical framework that combines classical field theory, quantum mechanics, and special relativity. But how do these different entities connect? The key lies in their shared understanding and interpretation of numbers. To them, numbers were not just abstract symbols used for counting or measuring. They were real, tangible entities that carry intrinsic meaning and govern the underlying structure of our universe. Godel, with his mathematical brilliance, saw numbers as the language of the universe, a language that can express truths unreachable by mere human logic. Tesla, in his inventive genius, believed that understanding the universe's numerical language could unlock unprecedented technological advancements. Jung, through his psychological lens, saw numbers as archetypal symbols deeply ingrained in our collective unconscious, and quantum field theory, in its digital view of the universe, portrays the fundamental particles and fields as quantist, discrete entities, essentially numbers. With the stage set, let's delve into the individual perspectives of each of these intellectual giants. Kurt Godel, a name synonymous with mathematical brilliance, but what were his views on numbers? Godel, an Austrian-Hungarian logician, mathematician, and philosopher, revolutionized our understanding of mathematics with his incompleteness theorem. This theorem, as mind-bending as it is, essentially states that within any given system there are claims that cannot be proven true or false using the rules of that system. In other words, there are truths in mathematics that can't be reached by mathematical proof. It's a fascinating paradox that shook the very foundations of mathematics. But Godel's contributions weren't limited to his theorem. He had profound beliefs about the nature of mathematics and numbers. He was a staunch mathematical Platonist, a philosophy that posits mathematical entities are abstract, have no spatio-temporal or causal properties, and are eternal and unchanging. Godel believed in a mathematical universe where numbers exist independent of human minds. He proposed that mathematical objects and concepts are not inventions of the human mind, but rather robust discoveries. Numbers, according to Godel, have an existence and reality all their own. They're not just tools we use to count or measure, they're a part of the very fabric of the universe. This view of mathematics as an objective truth independent of human creation is a concept that continues to stir debate among philosophers and mathematicians alike. But for Godel, it was a conviction that guided his work and his understanding of the universe. He believed that through mathematics, we could reach truths about the world that were otherwise inaccessible. This belief in the independent existence of numbers set the tone for the views of other great minds. Godel's mathematical universe is a realm of perfect, eternal, and absolute truth, a realm that we catch glimpses of when we delve into the world of mathematics. His vision of numbers, not as human constructs, but as fundamental components of reality, continues to challenge, inspire, and shape our understanding of the universe. Next, we turn to Nickola Tesla, an inventor who saw numbers as the language of the universe. Famed for his work on alternating current electrical supply systems, Tesla was also an ardent believer in the power and secret messages of numbers. He saw numbers as more than mere tools for calculation, but as the fundamental elements of the universe's language. To him, numbers were the code that could translate the universe's most complex riddles, and he held a particular fascination for the numbers 3, 6, and 9. In Tesla's perspective, these three numbers held a significance far beyond their numerical value. They were, in his words, the key to the universe. But why did Tesla attach such importance to these numbers? Well, he believed that these numbers were deeply intertwined with the very fabric of our world, a belief that was rooted in his observations of the natural and scientific world. The number 3, for instance, is prevalent in our world. It's seen in the 3 states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. It's seen in the 3 dimensions of space. Tesla saw this pattern repeating in nature and believed it was evidence of the number 3's universal significance. The numbers 6 and 9 also held a special place in Tesla's numerical universe. He noted that these numbers, when used in certain mathematical equations, resulted in patterns that were mesmerizing and seemingly endless. Tesla was captivated by these patterns, seeing them as a reflection of the universe's infinite complexity. Tesla's fascination with these numbers went beyond mere observation. He believed that if we could understand the language of these numbers, we could unlock the secrets of energy, vibration, and frequency, the fundamental building blocks of our universe. He believed that the numbers 3, 6, and 9 were the key to understanding these concepts, and thus the key to understanding the universe itself. For Tesla, numbers were not just tools for calculation, but keys to unlock the universe's mysteries. His beliefs and theories continue to inspire and intrigue us, reminding us of the profound mysteries that lie within the language of numbers. Scene script. Carl Jung, a pioneer of psychology, had a unique take on numbers. Let's explore. Jung's theories are often considered as the bridge between the physical world and the realm of the psyche. His concept of numerical archetypes is no exception. In Jung's view, numbers are not just mathematical entities, they are universal symbols, deeply ingrained in our collective unconscious. Jung believed that numbers had psychological significance. He viewed them as archetypes, fundamental constructs of the human psyche that shape our perceptions and behaviors. This idea is rooted in his broader theory of archetypes, which posits that certain symbols and patterns are universally present in human consciousness. So when we think of numbers, according to Jung, we're not just dealing with abstract mathematical concepts. Instead, we're engaging with primal psychological patterns that have been part of human consciousness since the dawn of our species. But what exactly are numerical archetypes? Well, they're the psychological significance we attribute to numbers. For example, consider the number 3. In many cultures, it's seen as a sacred number, signifying unity and completeness. This isn't because of some inherent property of the number 3 itself, but rather because of the psychological significance we, as a collective, have attributed to it. This perspective is a departure from the traditional understanding of numbers as mere mathematical tools. Instead, it places them in the realm of the psyche, as symbols that carry deep universal meanings. Jung's view of numbers also extends to their use in dreams. He believed that numbers appearing in dreams aren't random but symbolic, representing deeper psychological realities. This further emphasizes his belief in numbers as psychological symbols, not just mathematical entities. In this light, numbers transform from abstract, impersonal entities into living, breathing symbols, imbued with psychological significance and universal resonance. They become a language through which our subconscious communicates, a bridge between the conscious and the unconscious. Jung's perspective adds a psychological dimension to our understanding of numbers. Finally, we reach quantum field theory, where numbers take on an even more profound role. An intriguing branch of theoretical physics, quantum field theory, or QFT, presents us with a universe that can be considered digital at its most fundamental level. Just like the intricate patterns of a digital image are built from simple binary code, the complexities of the universe, according to QFT, can be reduced to a vast sea of quantum fields expressed in the language of numbers. Each particle, each force, each interaction is not a thing but rather an excitation of these fields, a numerical value in a cosmic spreadsheet. This numerical nature of existence echoes the ideas of our 3 intellectual pioneers we've been discussing: Godel, with his mathematical universe; Nickola Tesla, who envisioned the universe speaking in numbers; and Carl Jung, who saw numbers as archetypes underpinning our collective unconscious. In the realm of QFT, these perspectives converge. Godel's mathematical universe finds its expression in the quantum fields that underlie all matter and energy. Tesla's language of numbers is the language that describes the interactions of these fields. And Jung's numerical archetypes? They can be seen in the patterns these numbers form, the symmetries they exhibit, the stories they tell about the nature of reality. This vision of a digital universe doesn't undermine the richness of our physical world, rather it adds a layer of depth and intricacy, revealing a reality that is both tangible and abstract, material and mathematical. It's a universe where the physical and the numerical are two sides of the same coin, where the seemingly solid matter that makes up our world is nothing but a dance of numbers in the quantum fields. In the world of quantum field theory, numbers form the very fabric of reality. Now that we've explored the unique views of each personality in quantum field theory, what ties them together? Each of these intellectual giants, Godel, Tesla, Jung, and even the principles of quantum field theory, share a profound belief in the independent, universal, and fundamental nature of numbers. Godel saw numbers as the architecture of the universe, constructing our reality. Tesla, on the other hand, considered numbers as a universal language, a key to understanding the universe's intricate patterns. Jung delved into the psychological aspect, viewing numbers as archetypical, symbolic representations deeply embedded in our collective unconscious. And lastly, quantum field theory, the very pinnacle of modern physics, posits the universe as a grand symphony of quantum fields encoded in numerical values. So, beyond their individual perspectives, they all converge on one point: the absolute reality of numbers. Through the lens of these intellectual giants in quantum field theory, we see numbers not just as mathematical tools but as the fundamental language of the universe itself.